Report number 4217. Disappearance of a group of people in Pripyat. Date of incident, October 14, 2018. Location, Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, City of Pripyat. Investigation status, open. The following text was recovered from a voice recorder found by Ukrainian security service personnel 12 kilometers from the perimeter of the zone. The device was found in a roadside ditch. The owner of the voice recorder is Dmitry Sokolov, 32 years old, last known location, the city of Kiev. The search yielded no results. No bodies were found. The recording lasts 2 hours and 43 minutes. Published with abridgments.
Check, October 14th. We are 2 kilometers from the outer perimeter. The air temperature is plus 8 degrees. The wind is northwesterly, 3 meters per second. Visibility is good. There is no moon. There are 4 of us. I am keeping a record to document the route. Anton Kravets, our guide, claims that he has been coming here for 3 years. There are also Oleg Tkachenko and Marina Leonova. Everyone is equipped with standard gear: respirators, dosimeters, flashlights, and a 2-day supply of water. The dosimeter shows 0.12 microsieverts per hour. The background radiation is natural. We've covered the perimeter in 0.46. Anton found an old gap in the chain link fence near post number 83. The wire is rusty and cuts through gloves. Marina cut her palm, but it's not deep. We treated it with peroxide on the spot. I expected sirens. I expected searchlights. Nothing. Only the sound of the wind in the dry grass and the distant hum of the highway behind us. When we crossed the fence, the sound of the highway disappeared. Not gradually, immediately, as if someone had turned off the speaker. Anton says it's normal. He says the zone blocks out the outside world. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's the acoustics. Maybe it's the terrain. The dosimeter reads 0.15 microsieverts. Everything is within normal limits. We walk along a dirt road. The asphalt has long since been destroyed. Only pieces remain, embedded in the ground. The grass is knee-high. It smells of rot and dampness. There is something metallic in the air. Not a smell, but a taste. Oleg complains of slight nausea. Marina too. I feel fine for now. We enter Pripyat from the north, across the old bridge. The asphalt on the bridge is intact, but covered with moss. It springs underfoot, as if alive. The sound of footsteps is muffled, irregular. Oleg walks ahead. His boots squeak on the wet stone, but the sound is delayed. First you see him put his foot down, then you hear the squeak. Half a second, no more. But it's noticeable. I ask Anton if he hears it. He doesn't answer. The dosimeter reads 0.32 microsieverts. The increase is gradual. The city greets us with silence. Not the kind of silence you find in the forest when the birds fall silent before a storm. This is a dead silence, mechanical. The air here is denser. It's harder to breathe, even though we haven't put on our respirators yet. The first building is a 9-story building on Kurchatov Street. The windows are broken. The facade is covered with black streaks. Mold or soot, it's hard to tell. There is a baby carriage on the 3rd-floor balcony. It is rocking. There is no wind. Marina stops. She says she feels sick. I check her dosimeter. 0.31 microsieverts. Normal. She takes off her backpack and runs into the bushes. I hear the contents of her stomach splattering on the leaves. Anton hands her a flask. She refuses. We take a 10-minute break. The square in front of the Palace of Culture. This is where we see the Ferris wheel for the first time. Anton promised it would be our first landmark. Yellow cabins. 8 of them. One is hanging at an angle, torn from its mount. The rest are intact. Oleg suggests we get closer. I say no. Marina agrees with me. Anton shrugs. He says we choose our own route. We walk along the square. The cobblestones under our feet are uneven, with lots of cracks. A sneaker is stuck in one of the cracks. A child's, size about 28, clean, as if it had been put there yesterday. I bend down to take a closer look and feel the ground vibrating beneath my feet, slightly, as if an engine were running somewhere deep below. The dosimeter reads 0.41 microsieverts. Anton points to a residential complex on the right. He says that the station employees used to live there. Fifth entrance, apartment number 42. Things were left there. Books, dishes, clothes. Tourists don't touch them. Some kind of unspoken agreement. We climb the stairs. The steps are slippery. The plaster crumbles under our hands. It smells of urine and something sour. On the fourth floor, the walls are covered in writing. Not graffiti. The inscriptions are scratched with something sharp. The letters are uneven and small. Don't look up. There is no way out. They can see you. Marina stops. She asks to go back. I agree. Anton laughs. He says that tourists write these things to scare people like us. We go up to the fifth floor. Apartment number 42. The door is open. The hinges are rusty. The door hangs crookedly. It's dark inside. I turn on my flashlight. The hallway. Wallpaper with flowers. Yellow, faded. There is a layer of dust on the floor as thick as a finger. Our footprints remain clear, as if on snow. At the end of the corridor, there is an opening into a room. Light comes from there, not bright. Gray. Anton says it's the moon shining through the window. I say there's no moon tonight. He doesn't answer. We enter the room. There is a table in the middle. On the table are plates, mugs, spoons. Everything is neatly arranged, as if someone had set the table for dinner and left for a minute. There is no dust on the table. I run my finger along the edge of a plate. It's clean. Oleg takes out his camera and takes a picture. The flash illuminates the room, and I see a calendar hanging on the wall. April, 1986. The 26th is circled in red marker. Marina says we have to leave. Her voice is shaking. I turn to her and see that she is looking at the corner of the room. There, in the corner, stands a figure. No, don't. It's not touching the floor. It's hanging, motionless. The contours are blurred, as if someone drew a person with charcoal and then smudged the drawing with their palm. No face, no clothes, just a silhouette. Black, solid. The dosimeter is crackling. I look at the screen. 80 microsieverts. The needle is creeping up. 2, 250, 3. Anton yells for us to get out. We run. Oleg stumbles on the stairs, falls, and breaks his knee. I help him up. Marina is ahead. She's almost flying down the stairs. I turn around. The figure is standing in the doorway of the apartment. It's not moving, but it's closer. Much closer than it was. We run out into the street. The dosimeter calms down. 0.45 microsieverts. We return to the square. Anton checks the GPS. The screen flashes. The coordinates change every second. One moment we are in Pripyat, the next 20 kilometers to the west, then in the center of the reactor. The devices are useless. Oleg suggests returning the same way we came, going north toward the bridge. I agree. Marina is silent. Anton says the path should be here, behind the Palace of Culture. We walk. The city around us changes. The houses look taller. The windows are wider. The corners of the buildings are irregular, sharper than they should be. The sky above us is gray, although an hour ago it was black. There are no stars. People appear in the square by the Ferris wheel. No, not people. They stand in groups. 10, maybe 15 figures. They behave as if they have just gone out for a walk. The same blurred outlines. The same black color. They do not turn towards us. They are busy with their own affairs. The dosimeter is silent. The background is 0.42 microsieverts. Anton says this isn't our route. He says we took a wrong turn. I say we were going straight. Marina is crying. Oleg checks the compass. The needle is spinning, round and round, without stopping. We run. Lenin Street, or what's left of it. The asphalt is cracked, grass growing out of the cracks. Tall, taller than a person. It sways even though there's still no wind. We make our way through the thicket. The stems cut our hands even through the fabric of our jackets. Marina falls behind. I call her. She doesn't answer. I turn around. She's gone. Anton shouts her name. The echo comes back distorted. Not Marina, but something else. The syllables are jumbled. The sounds are wrong. Oleg grabs me by the shoulder. He says we need to move. I agree. We find the bridge in 10 minutes. The same one we used to enter the city. The asphalt is covered with moss. But now, there is more moss. It completely covers the surface. Green, thick, wet. It squelches underfoot. The dosimeter reads 0.38 microsieverts. We walk across the bridge. Anton is in front. I am in the middle. Oleg is behind. I can hear his breathing. Heavy, uneven. Then I stop hearing it. I turn around. Oleg is gone. Only Anton and I are left. Anton doesn't look back. He keeps walking. I call out to him. He doesn't respond. I run up to him and grab his shoulder. He turns around. He has no face. His skin is smooth, even. No eyes, no nose, no mouth. Just a pale surface. I recoil. He keeps walking. I run. I don't know where. I just run. Grass whips my face. The ground disappears from under my feet. I fall. I get up. I fall again. The dosimeter crackles. I look at the screen. 8 microsieverts. 15. 30. 50. The needle is at maximum. There is a fence ahead. Chain link. A gap. I squeeze through. The wire cuts my jacket, scratches my skin. I fall on the other side. The dosimeter reads 0.11 microsieverts. I hear the noise of the highway. Distant, but real. I get up. I walk toward the sound. I'm on the side of the road. Kiev Highway. A truck drives by. The driver doesn't stop. I walk. My legs buckle. There's noise in my ears. My head is splitting. The recorder is still recording. I turn around. There's a fence 300 meters away. The area behind it is black. A solid black spot, as if someone had cut out a piece of reality. I don't remember how I got out. Anton is gone. Marina is gone. Oleg is gone. The dosimeter reads 0.10 microsieverts. I walk along the side of the road. I need to get to the nearest checkpoint. I need to...
Recording interrupted. The search for the 3 missing members of the group continues. The voice recorder has been sent to an expert laboratory. The radiation background on the device is within normal limits. No additional data is available.